devil ease up. I see him trying to creep up. I spit the Holy Ghost fire, make the demons freeze up. He died on the cross, so essentially freed us. And from the dust like Lazarus, I'm about to rise up. While we walking through life, we gotta pay attention to the signs, the tricks and the traps of the devil. Yeah, we gotta keep in mind, he knows our sickness. He used them against him with the quickness. The flesh is deceitful. We gotta start acting more like God's people. Who will be the remnant? Me. The gospel, who will defend it? Me. There's only one true and living God, Jesus Christ. And all the rest is a fraud. Don't get tripped up. Yeah, he's waiting on you to slip up.
Was I recording? Okay. Hey y'all.
Welcome back to the channel. We are the Steamer Step Out. I'm Trey. This is Courtney. And Fast Food Fridays. It's about that time. It's about that time, y'all. We are back with another edition of Fast Food Fridays. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you guys want more videos. This is an edition of our channel where we go out and get food. Basically, we review food for, and it's aimed more towards the vegan, I guess, vegetarian people on our channel. But we give you options for when you go out, because it seems like every time you go out, especially when you're vegan, it's always hard to find some food.
Yeah, lots of people ask all the time, like, what do you do when you go out? Like, what do you do for fast food, stuff like that? Which I understand, because you don't always want to cook, and like just because you want to be vegan doesn't mean like you just don't want to enjoy food.
Right.
So that's more what this is about. And then we also understand that eating vegan out can sometimes be expensive.
Oh yeah.
So this is a way for you to get like raw, truth, and then you know whether you want to try it or not. Now, disclaimer, just because we like something doesn't mean you're going to like it, but most of the time if we don't like something, that means you're not going to like it.
Right. So if you guys watched our last video, we have a review that we did already on a place out here called Meta Burger, and we watched that video, and for this one, we changed our grading structure. So
it's a 10-point system, and it is 2 points available for each category in 5 categories, which is price, consistency, seasoning and flavoring, customer experience and service, and speed and accuracy. So basically, you can get the restaurant has an opportunity to get 10 points, and we will grade them, and it will be a number grade rather than a letter grade, so it'll be out of 10.
Right.
So let's talk about our experience. So, like,
where did we go?
We went to City O City.
City O City.
Like, soon as you walk up, I like it. It kind of reminds me back of home.
Yeah.
Like, it's got like that downtown,
it does.
hipster vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like
we were downtown. So for anybody that does live in Colorado or Denver, City O City is downtown, and yeah, just to kind of piggyback, man. Yeah, once we get just walking up, like you said, even the kids were like, "Oh my God, this is cool. This is nice." And
right.
So you walked in, and it was even just like the smells, and it was just like
it was everything.
Everything was.
The location was great because what we had actually done was taking the kids to we had actually taken them to the museum.
Yes.
And in the museum, when we got out, we saw a bunch of places, but then we were just kind of like, we weren't feeling the places, and so he looked up some places, and he was like, here's a place called City O City. Might I add, it is also it's listed as a vegetarian restaurant, but it has vegan options. So almost everything, they're like, we can make it vegan instead. So what we've realized is that our children are probably more vegetarian than they are vegan because of cheese, and so they don't eat like milk and everything. Also, we don't buy the things, but when we go out, they can do the things that they need to do. Right. So I really like the location too. Like for just festives and things.
Yeah, it was really nice. It wasn't that surprisingly far from the museum. We actually, when we parked, we didn't know we parked so close to both. We were literally in the middle of City O City and the museum. They were literally like a block away. So
from where we came out of the museum, it was like a 7-minute walk.
It was like a 7-minute walk.
But then it was like right across the street from where we parked, and we didn't realize it because we had walked around the block to go to the museum and didn't realize it. But what'd you get, baby?
I got a barbecue mac wrap.
Barbecue mac. It was off the chain. But you know what? I got
the description.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them how you feel about it.
First of all, it was excellent. I was actually gonna get something totally different, and then I looked like next to me. There was a lady sitting next to me, and as my waiter is talking, explaining things, I just stopped her and was like, "Whatever she has, let me get that, cause for real." It looked immaculate.
Did you
and
have
it
tofu
tasted,
or seitan?
I had seitan. Okay. So what was in it?
So it's a barbecue mac wrap. It was $14. It could be vegan or vegetarian. So you can have it either barbecue tofu or barbecue seitan. Mac and cheese, a creamy coleslaw, house pickles, and crispy onions. Dang it, cause
so
let me
it
tell
had
you
all
something.
of that in the burrito. So it was a wrap. It had all of that
it was
in the
freaky.
wrap. Yeah, and I'm gonna drop a picture.
Freaky.
I'm definitely gonna drop a picture so y'all can see, cause for real, it was.
I feel like right here, moment of silence. Here's the picture.
And so y'all seen that, right? So, I mean, again, it's just like, dude, who comes up with this stuff? It was off. I mean, it's just...
Really quick, baby. I know it was good because let me tell you something about my husband. He do not eat coleslaw.
At all. I hate coleslaw. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not eat coleslaw. So, the fact that it was in there, and I ate that. And again, y'all seen the pictures. So... it was great.
So one thing that I want to add about this is there's a gluten-free option. So that I thought was amazing. However, they do not have a separate fryer for gluten. So if you're eating gluten-free out of choice, it may be great. But if you're eating because you have like a gluten allergen, maybe not. So that's something to consider. It was $14. It was off the chain.
It was $14,
and
but it was $14 worth.
On the side?
Oh, and then it came with mixed greens. So if y'all seen the picture, reference the picture, that was mixed greens and some type of like, I want to say tahini or something. I don't even know. It was in some type of sauce. Yeah, oh my God, y'all, like for real, it was great.
So freaky.
What did y'all have?
It was freaked out.
Yeah,
okay,
no, freaky. Okay.
So me and Goddess had chicken and waffles. So it was waffle with bourbon brined chicken fried cauliflower with bourbon maple syrup, chive cream, and carrot bacon. So there's like some chive cream situation that was like freaky, like
again
with the bacon.
Moment of silence. So there you go.
Like it was, I don't know, cause at the last minute I was like, what is this freaky shit on the side that the bacon was in? And let me tell you, I don't like carrot bacon.
She does not.
It's not impressive to me.
So another thing, so I didn't like the coleslaw, and we've made carrot bacon before at home, and she ate that carrot bacon. Like she definitely ate the carrot bacon from there without hesitation. So that's how I knew that they were doing it right. I don't know what their like sauce was on the side, like you said, that little whatever that was happening on the side. It was great. I had a piece of it, and I mean it's chicken and waffles, y'all. Come on. I mean, you know, it's a classic. Waffle was big. Again, y'all seen the picture. There was fried cauliflower.
It was
her
so
and Goddess
good.
just at the exact same moment. She couldn't even. She was like, I definitely need that in my life.
So Goddess did say when she ate it that she felt like, you know, compared to my cauliflower, that it was under seasoned. I feel like when you go to restaurants that you can't expect them to season like you do at home, but I want seasoning. So to me, it was seasoned well and it was balanced because the bourbon maple syrup, the thing that they had going, had a lot of flavor in it too. So honestly, from an adult's perspective, Goddess wasn't really getting into the syrup situation, but from an adult's perspective, I felt like it was very balanced.
I felt like
with the taste. Then I also felt like my waffle had some type of like grain situation that was working that was also
that
very
was off
freaky.
the chain too. How much was that? How much was the waffle?
It's $13.
So
it was
$13. So running total right now at $27 is before taxes. So 14 and well, actually no, we gotta add another 13. So that's 40 because Goddess had one as well. And then the kids.
They just had a pizza.
They just had a pizza, but I mean, it
the
still
two little
was.
ones.
Yeah, the two little ones. But it still was pretty good. I mean, it was all.
I didn't try it.
I ate a little piece of it,
Yeah.
just to like kind of get the taste. But I mean, Christian Eden and Sunday, it was gone in like a matter of.
Yeah, it was really gone.
So,
but Christian's complaint was she didn't care for the because we got Arnold. I got an Arnold Palmer. Goddess got an Arnold Palmer. I can never say that. And then me and Christian got Arnold Palmers, and then Goddess got a lemonade, Eden got a lemonade, Christian got a lemonade, you got a root beer.
Yeah.
I thought the Arnold Palmer was good, but I'm gonna be honest. It's not like other Arnold Palmers because we are. You got to remember. I'm sorry, that's my phone. You got to remember, we from the South where like sweet tea is like sweet.
Yeah.
And so that was one thing. And then also the lemonade was freshly squeezed juice, which I thought was awesome.
Yes.
But the kids, you know, they looking for that extra ounce of sugar.
Right.
So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then the other side to it is what did I say about the juice? What did this person got me off?
You was just saying that.
Oh, how'd you feel about your root beer? Was it?
Oh
like
yeah.
root beer?
It was a local root beer. They had that was another thing that I really liked. They were all like the root beers, the drinks and stuff. Everything was like locally imported or locally there, you know, things like that. So it was great. I love the root beer because it was, you know, I'm a root beer fan, so it tasted really like fresh. It tasted really like, you know, made to be good, you know what I mean? So I thought it was excellent. You know, I think the whole experience, our waiter was phenomenal.
Juan, who actually subscribed to us on
yes,
YouTube.
so shout out to Juan.
And gave us some pointers. Told us to get some cards.
Yes.
So
he was excellent.
Juan was litty.
If you guys are, I'm telling y'all, if y'all are in Denver, go to City O City, request my man Juan, because I'm telling you right now.
And Juan, they might not be able to request your boy because your boy got a promotion. That's how awesome he is.
You know what I'm saying? The boy's out here doing this thing. So, yeah, y'all request him, and he put us up on game when we left. He was like, yeah, you know, just gave us some pointers about, you know, going around and reviewing food. But
we are always open to feedback.
Yeah, always open to feedback. But I tell you what, I enjoyed myself.
His service was impeccable.
His service was great. The experience altogether was great. The food was excellent. I mean, just the whole thing from experience walking up to sitting down to actually eating to vibing and talking to just leaving. I would give it.
It was off the chain.
It was definitely off the chain.
Now
let's get to the real
business.
stuff. Because I know y'all wondering how much that bill looking like.
Okay, so price is the first category. That shit was $97 fucking
$100.
$100
for a family of 6.
Okay.
Now I will say this though, it is when you go vegan, or if you are vegan, you know that there are restaurants when you go out, it's gonna be expensive. Okay, so
there's cleaner products overall being used, things like that. Go ahead, say what you gonna say. I got something to say too.
So before she interjects, I'm just gonna put that disclaimer out there. Just know you're gonna spend a little bit more pocket change when you go to the vegan restaurant. That's all I'm saying. Now, was I expecting $100? Maybe not, but I gladly paid it. We gladly paid it and left it at that. You know what I mean? So
now let me tell you what the bullshit was behind this whole situation. They charged us a fucking gratuity charge for a baby.
Yeah. That might be what's been like.
That pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. That really made me mad because I was like, first of all, there was no courtesy in, hey, I just want to let you know because it's 6 people, there's a gratuity charge.
It was.
Did he tell you that?
No, she told us the hostess or whoever said it.
I didn't hear
She
it.
didn't mention that, so I already knew.
I wish you would have told me.
Well, I thought you knew, so I will say that she did say that.
What was the percentage for the gratuity charge?
I think it was.
We have the receipt. We'll put that here.
I think it's on the receipt, so I believe it was 15. Oh, the tip was $15, but I think the gratuity is 20%, right? Ain't that the minimum, or?
I don't know what the tip is for today.
She did mention that, so I'm not gonna say that I was caught off guard by that. She did say.
So I'm gonna give her a pass because she mentioned it, but I think it's absurd that you charge me a gratuity charge for a baby that we didn't even order a plate for.
Facts.
Actually, so if we just want to keep it 100% real, we only ordered 4 things, and we didn't get no appetizers. We didn't get none of that. Yeah. So the gratuity charge out of nowhere, I thought was fucking insane. That was just me. But you know, he said that she did tell him.
Yeah,
and
she
he
did.
probably didn't tell me on purpose because I'd have been like, nope, let's not do that.
No, I didn't even not tell you on purpose. We were there, so it was like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, and I didn't think of at that point charging for the baby, but I just was like, okay, I mean, it is 6 people. I know that we got a lot of people, so I'm thinking, whatever. So I was glad that, you know, it went that way versus another way, and then somebody might be spooked by the bill and not tipped as much, because like I said, Juan was great. He was definitely phenomenal. So.
He was definitely worth the gratuity charge.
Yeah, of course.
I thought it was absurd that you charged me a gratuity charge for a infant. That's what. So
first category is price. What are we gonna give them for price?
I'm gonna say 1 because. The reason why I say 1 is because we are a large family and we're basing this on our personal experience.
Right.
And so for the gratuity charge, I would give them a 1. But if it was just you and your boo, or just me and Trey or something,
it would have definitely 2.
Yeah, the place were up to par because it's $13, $14, and they gave you the right amount of food.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's another thing I will say, that I know you sometimes go for places and feel like you don't get like the amount of food. No, when you go City O City, their plates and servings and portions are huge, so you will get exactly what you pay for. $14, yes, I felt like all of us, what we got was 14 or 13, whatever we paid for was exactly amounted for that.
Right.
So next category is consistency, and I would give them a 2.
I feel like everything, like nothing made you feel like, ooh, this just, it didn't make you think about the other food.
Right.
The chicken and waffles didn't make me feel like I wish I was actually eating chicken and waffles because this lacks something.
Right. So I felt the consistency was great. We've been to places and it's like, no, this consistency store. I felt like it was some Southern home. Like I said, it was barbecue mac wrap for me. Everything for me was just like giving me all the feels. They waffles looked great. The fried cauliflower looked exactly like fried chicken.
It did.
Like tasted, they had it seasoned
right.
It
was really good.
The pizza, even though it was a basic cheese, it was the same. So everything for me, I would give them a 2 across the board on consistency. So.
Right. Seasoning and flavor.
I would say 2.
Yeah.
I would say 2 as well. They had very well seasoned food. They had everything I felt like to the taste, and like you said, the consistency didn't make me think when I ate it. It didn't make me feel like this don't taste right, or like if I was eating regular this way, that the regular way was better.
Yeah, I agree. So, customer experience and service.
I wish we could give more than 2.
Yeah, I would give 1 like a 25.
Yeah,
the bomb.
I mean, he definitely single-handedly worked City O City for us.
He did. Because here's the thing. Sometimes some waiters, I feel like they it's like, stop checking on me. I just want to eat my food. And then some waiters, it's like, where's this motherfucker at? Like,
yeah, you're like...
Yeah, like crickets. But he was a really good balance, and he interacted well with our children, which is really big for us because when we go out as a large family, we have kids of all ranges, and sometimes it can get wild in the restaurant.
It definitely can, because the baby, I don't know, the thing about the baby is when we get into the restaurant, I think she just sees it as like a fun house, because that is at the exact moment, as soon as we sit down, that she wants to jump up on the table, she wants to like run around the restaurant, so it could get wild in the restaurant for real. And he did really well on, talking to the kids, interacting like she said with us. So definitely a 2. I would definitely give him a 2. So
I agree.
And then the last category is speed and accuracy.
2. It was good. It was fresh when it got there. Nobody got our order wrong.
Nope.
I think we only waited like 10 minutes.
Maybe if that. Like
10.
it was, and the thing that impressed me was it was a lot of people in there.
It was really busy. I was expecting to wait a little bit, and I think for the sake of the time that we're in, we should also talk about, this is not a part of the category. We should also talk about like how they just handled themselves amongst the pandemic.
Oh, right.
And I did feel like
very safe.
It was very safe.
Yeah, they did that. So that is a great category. We do bonus category for that. But yeah, for the pandemic, I mean, of course, everybody had their mask on. The lady up front was like, hey, when you're walking through the restaurant, make sure you have your mask on. Every one of them had their mask on, and we were 6 feet apart. They had the table space, and everything was great. And so I did feel very safe. Yeah.
I did feel
safe, especially when
too.
you got kids and things like that. You definitely want to be safe. But yeah, it was definitely safe. And then let's just talk about the setup. I mean, you guys could eat outside. They had this like up-down level. They had a bar seating where we said was like next to a window with plants and flowers, and you could see really outside. Nice. And I mean, it was beautiful. I think the whole restaurant as a whole, the environment, I would definitely say, yeah.
Also, next door to City O City is a vegan vegetarian bakery that it looked great, but I couldn't fit anything else in my stomach.
We didn't get to try it because we were just so full. I mean, I
just couldn't do it.
And we were gonna
Even the kids was like, I can't, mommy.
And that's how you know it's bad, because you know kids they go any chance of sweets, you know they gonna jump on it. But,
right.
Yeah, and we were gonna get some and save it for later just to do a review on that, but we just could not.
I couldn't even.
We couldn't get to it. So maybe on a later date we do have that vegan restaurant. I mean that vegetarian/vegan bakery down. So what we'll do is we'll go. We still have plans to go eat. Maybe just do that and then review that too as well. So because we're trying to give y'all all the hot spots out here.
Trying to let y'all
That's
know
what I will
poppin'.
say about Denver. I mean, they have a lot of just different spots. I mean, I felt like back home you kind of are used to, or for me, I felt like if you're in not this vegan lifestyle, but you in the regular lifestyle, it can be kind of like, oh, there's a lot of changes or there's a lot of stuff. But now that I'm thinking like how we're now, our lifestyle now, you think it back home, I think we would definitely struggle a little bit.
Agreed.
You know, we've been in Houston all our lives, so you can tell us any restaurant and we have either seen it or been there for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Any good restaurant.
Any good restaurants, yeah, you know, so we'll know. But I think Denver, that's the thing. It just have so many like little spots and hot spots and things like that.
Especially for a more healthier culture.
Yeah. So
they
City was a win though.
They got a 9 out of 10, which is
A.
Yeah, A+.
Which they deserve it.
They
definitely deserve it. So
definitely. So hit City O City up, comment.
Yes.
Let us know. Tag City O City in this so they can see this review.
Yeah.
Meta Burger hit us up, and I felt so bad.
We did.
Like,
So,
well, we told the truth.
but we told the truth, and I think that's what restaurants appreciate out here. Like I said, Meta Burger did hit us up, but then they were super like understanding, and hopefully, you know, they've extended the courtesy of coming back, and of course, we're always open to do that. So
right.
But yeah, we'll link all the like food down below. We'll have, you know, their menu and things like that if you guys are out here and want to order ahead, because I did see that people could order ahead. They were picking up orders.
They were
definitely picking up orders. So if you in Denver, man, or just Colorado, surrounding or whatever, get to City O City.
Yeah,
for
you gotta
sure.
do that.
Make sure you request my boy Juan too, because he was definitely A1.
He was hitting.
Yeah.
So anyways, we'll talk to y'all later.
Peace.